So the first tune of Snake, Chapman's, that I really want to teach is called In Come a Bee. It's a sweet little title and a sweet little tune. It's very simple, but it's unusual, I think, to me. It sounds unique to me. I don't really know of anyone else that played it. Doesn't mean they didn't, I haven't come across it. And so this is on the Walnut Gap album that Snake did. I just really like this little tune, and it's a moderate tempo. It's not very fast. So I think it's a great tune for early intermediate. And it's great even if you're a little more advanced than that and you just haven't heard this one. Most people that I teach it to really like it, so I hope you do too. So it's straightforward. It's in the key of G, and it has an A part that you play twice and a B part you play twice. And so they're kind of similar with just a few little phrases that are different. Okay, so I'll play it up to speed. Hopefully you can kind of see my notes. This is In Come a Bee. So yeah, it's a short and sweet little tune. We're going to start on the open D string, and we're going to go between our open D and the third finger twice. So open 3, open 3. Then we're going to quickly get over to the E string. We're going to do our first finger A, open E. So that phrase together is like that. We're going to go to our third finger on the A. 3, 1, 3, 1, open. Third finger D, 3, 1. So that's kind of the first little half of the A part. Let's do that all together. 0, 3. So the only thing I find challenging about this tune is the phrasing of it. The notes themselves are simple, but it's an odd little rhythm. But I think that because it's not super fast, it's pretty easy to play along with and get the hang of it. So let's do that phrase one more time. That's the first half of the A part. Open D. Start over with the same phrase, open D and third finger twice. First finger A, open E, 3, 1, 3, 1, open A, and then to end it, open D and third finger. So that second part of the A part goes. If we play the A part all together, it sounds like this. And then you'll repeat that. So A part twice. To go to the B part, we're going to do a little bit of a rocking motion with our bow, and the notes we'll be using our third finger on the A string and our low 2 position on the E string. So if that's something that's new to you, our normal E scale is E, 1, 2, 3. To do the low E, you'll move your middle finger closer to your first finger. It's kind of in between those two positions. So it'll sound more like this. So that's that, but that that second finger note on your E string is what you want. So if we're gonna bounce between those two, we're gonna have our third finger on the A and our low 2 on the E. So you'll go back and forth. It's gonna go 3, low 2, 3, low 2, 3, open E. And so it's kind of, like I said, it's a rocking motion with your bow. You'll actually change directions with your bow, but it's kind of a swift action. So like that. Let's try that again. Like that. And then from there, it's very similar to the A part, but just with one other phrase different. So after we do that, 3, go to the first finger A, 1, 3, 1, open A, 3 on D, first finger D. So that's just like the first part of the A part. So all together that's that. And then to finish it up, we start with that open D, third finger. But then you jump all the way over to your low 2 on the E again. Open E, third finger A, first finger A, and then 3, 1, open D, third finger. So that ending is also the same as the A part. So I hope that's not too confusing, but I'll play the whole B part really slow. So those are all the notes, and I hope that makes sense. And so now let me talk about just a few little things that you can do to embellish this tune. Mostly it's just kind of droning. He does that a lot. So I'm mostly adding my open G string to the notes on the D string. So we're just playing D and G together. And then there I like to drone the third finger on the A with the D string, the open D. And then in the B part, really the only thing is it's kind of nice if you're rocking between those two notes, that third finger on the A and the low 2 on the E, you can actually emphasize both of those notes with a little bit of a double stop, right? If you play them at the same time, that's a nice double stop. So that's kind of how I think I've noticed he does some drones in that. The other thing is on the phrase where you're, let's see. When you're on that first finger on the D string at the end of both the first half of the A and the first half of the B part, right? You're going. Sometimes he'll add a little, you'll do a little hammer on with your third finger on the D string while you have that first finger held down. So it'll sound like that. Like that. To fit that into context. Like that. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot. That's a pretty straightforward little tune. So let me just, to finish up this video, I'll play through it all really slow, and hopefully the pieces will fit together for you. So here's the A part twice and B part twice, slowed down. So there you go, that's Income a B. And I hope you like that tune as much as I do.